Hello, hello. We are now streaming live
Hi.
on
Hello.
it's 6 platforms. And would you guys mind stating where everyone is streaming from?
Yeah, can you start, Mr. TJ, introduce yourself, where you're streaming from?
From Malawi, streaming from Malawi.
Okay, all right. Streaming from Nigeria.
And streaming from Nigeria,
Yeah.
and I'm from the US. So, and we are on a podcast, Movies from Around the World. You can check streaming platforms. We are on multiple streaming platforms. Right now, we're on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. It will be on iHeart, Pandora, many more, Daily Motion. But anyway, let's talk. Today we have Mr. Tell me how you pronounce your name again. I'm so sorry.
Zero it is.
Golazanki? Did I pronounce it right?
Tokozani.
Tokozani.
Yeah, zero it. Yes.
Okay, and your last name, Zilaweza. Zilaweza?
Yes, zero it is.
The tongue twister for me. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh.
And you are streaming from Malawi. That is very far. So we are very grateful.
The home heart.
Say it again. You
it's
said
called
what?
The home heart of Africa.
Okay. Wow, that is far. It's great. It's wonderful to be able to connect with you. What our platform is. Our platform, the purpose of the Movies Around the World, or the Film Screening Lab, is actually first the Film Screening Lab, and it has different scenarios, different steps that we utilize to help producers get visibility around the world. So the purpose of the Film Screening Lab is to provide a platform that supports filmmakers by increasing their visibility, fostering through discussions around the films, and promoting upcoming projects. So through events, through our podcast series, and events are either in person or online. So meaning that we do them everywhere. So we'll do them in the United States too. And upcoming projects through those events and series, and through connections. So it's a way that you can connect with other producers, actors, actresses in your country or in other countries. And the more we connect, the more visibility that it brings to what you're doing, your project, your events, and your movies. And that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So it gives you that opportunity to have more industry engagements. So the film that you wanted to talk about today, what was that? What's the name of your film?
Okay, the name of the movie is The Trip to Salima.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Tell me. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought it's a little break up sometime. Pause in the line. Go ahead.
So the movie is casted in one of our busy districts called Salima, which is normally visited by the foreigners or even indigenous people when they wanted to have their vacation, because it is a lakeside. So it's like the storyline of the movie is about 3 girls that one of them, but was going there for a spinster's party because she was preparing for her wedding.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So they had a trip to they had a trip to Salima just to have fun, and then they have a number of issues that they found themselves into that also revealed some of the hidden secrets that Anna had been keeping. That's the brief statement of how the synopsis of the movie.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. That sounds fun, actually. I don't know. So is that a drama, comedy, action?
No, it's more. It's like a drama, sort of. It's a drama.
Drama. So it's
But
kind of a suspense.
It's a new storyline.
Okay. So I don't want you to give us the whole story. Don't give us the punchline. Don't give us the end. Don't give us the end part, because we want people to. Sometimes I ask too many questions and then they're like, oh, okay, I know the whole movie now. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can tell me, no, don't give me I can't give you the whole story. Okay. So but it sounds very interesting. What inspired you to write that type of movie?
Okay, what inspired me was that story that I wanted to talk about, because it happened to a certain lady that where she lived. She gets into knowing her real mother when she was very aged and during the time they were about to get married. So just to tell the story, but not dive straight to how it is, just to make it something that is interesting. That's when now I added it as a trip of really going to the wreck, and then that kind of a story unfolds through the process.
Okay, so did you have a like real life situation? Is that what you're saying? That kind of happened? What happened? Oh wow. Okay. That happened, that inspired the movie?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So
the other part was just to showcase.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was also just to showcase of the good places that we have in Malawi, because it also shows a number of hotels and interesting places that people can be able to get interested and visit Malawi just to see those kind of places. So we shoot it at an island, and then part of the hotels along the beach in Salima.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also, it gives us like a little visual of Malawi. I don't know. When I think of Malawi, a lot of times I think about, the dancing and the little grass around my ankles, the little grass skirts. That I don't know. Yeah, that's me. The visual. Yeah. So was that? So what's the message that were you trying to give a message for that movie to everyone? What was the message?
Yeah. The message, there are a number of messages that I'm conveying through the movie. One of them is that just an advice to a girl child that they have to be people who are cultured, and then who are respectable to elders. And then the other part was that honesty. I was also talking about honesty within the context of the movie, that people have to be honest in whatsoever they are doing, and then that in working places, it would be good that people shouldn't be able to judge one another without finding out the reality of what is there. So within the movie also talks of those kinds of crimes.
Okay. So that's actually, I really like, I really like that, because that is one big thing, judging people, and it's very true that you do need to get the information before before you visit. I know I had a situation once, experience. I think sometimes I forget. I'm a little naive sometimes. I don't get all the complete information when I go to another country. I've gone like on cruise things, and when I get there, it's you know, everybody wants to sightsee and thing, but you don't want to end up in the wrong place sightseeing, right?
Yeah,
Or,
for sure.
you know, because I guess there's good and bad everywhere. You know? So if you don't know, you don't know, but you know, you know, you know.
Yeah.
So how did you choose your cast for a movie like that? So how did you, since it was something that kind of happened to you, or kind of
Yeah.
like inspired from a real life experience, did you match people that kind of look like? I know you don't not asking for name, but did you like match
Yeah.
people up like their personality? How did that happen? How did you do
Okay.
that?
Yeah. We match people so that whenever we are telling our story, it has to depict the age limits or the age range of people.
Mm-hmm.
We conducted an audition, and then which we have a number of actors and actresses within our within Malawi who are paraded, and then we check on their skills based on the storyline that we have, and then we pick those people that we feel like will be able to fit into the project at each and every scene. So that's how we pick people to participate in the project.
Okay, so kind of like a casting call. Do you ever pick people off
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Instagram? So do you have like
yeah.
do you have,
We have,
huh? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yes, we have a full group that we call Film Association of Malawi, where we have registered member and unregistered member. So whenever we are calling for cast, we simply post into the pages, and then people who are interested, who are members of the association, will come in, and then we'll have our auditions, and then select the people that we wanted to use in our project.
Okay, so kind of like just a casting call. Do you cast from Facebook or Instagram or something? Do you cast from other like social media to cast too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. We posted on our Facebook page.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Those who are in the price of that, and then we call them for audition.
Okay. That's perfect. Now this is a crazy question. I don't know. I know Malawi is very far from the United States, but do you guys
Yes.
ever fly people in? Just asking. Do you guys ever fly people
You
in for things? No.
To be honest, that's one thing that we want to see for the growth of our industry. That's very important to fly people into Malawi to participate in a number of projects that we are having in our nation. But sometimes we have a challenge of financial stand. That's one of the things that limit us from hiring people from outside to participate in our project. But it is one of the things that we dream to have. And now, since like for now, the industry, our industry is quite small, but now it's growing. We've seen a number of potential people coming into participation in supporting in activities that we do as an association. So we are believing that going forward, the people coming in.
Okay. So that'll be neat
Yeah,
actually.
cause
Huh?
I can give an example of recent.
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time. Can you
Yeah,
repeat
of
it?
recent we saw one of. Hello.
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry. It's a delay in the line, I think.
Okay, I'm saying that of recent, we saw one of our prophets here in Malawi, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri. He has contracted some of the actors from Nigeria to come in and participate in the film productions of our nation.
Okay. Okay. So that's it.
Yeah. And they were fighting. Yeah.
And they flew to Malawi to do. So how long was the flight from Malawi to Nigeria? How
I
far?
may not be sure, but I think it has to do with one.
Okay, Conley, how do you know how long the flight is? I mean, just asking. I don't know. I'm nosy. How how far is Malawi? I'm did not do well in social studies. How far is Malawi from Nigeria?
I may not be very sure, but it's a little bit far. But it's around 4 hours. 4 hours flight.
Oh, so you could drive? It's a drive. You could drive it. You could drive from Malawi
From
to.
where? From
Okay, okay.
that? No, that was.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. So let me ask you something. So out of the movies that you've made, what are some of the most memorable scenarios or situations that you've had?
Yeah, so the memorable situation that we passed was now the way how the actors and actresses tend to grasp the movie script and then personalize it to act as natural and normal. So it's like one of the scenes that we shoot at the island. It was so touching the way how they coordinated and the way how they reacted. It was so natural. So that's the best part that I feel connected to the movie and I like it the most.
Yeah, so that by them being natural, I'm sure it made the flow really easy to go. And it sounds like it's something fun, you know, a bunch of girls getting together. Who wouldn't like that? A bunch of women getting together, filming and having fun and acting silly or you know, but that sounds fun. That sounds fun. So do you guys make your own music for the do you guys make your own music for it as well for your movies?
Yes, we within the project we have I have 3 people that assisted in the soundtrack. I have one a legendary musician called Goloso. Goloso he has given us a number of tracks in the project. I have one guy called Atra Black. He has also given us the main soundtrack of the movie. Okay. And then there is also one guy, I've forgotten the name, but he has also given us some tracks that we should add in the project.
Okay, that'll be great. So what kind of music is it? Is it like what Afro beat? What kind of beats is it? What kind of music do you is it R&B, rap?
Acoustic. Yeah, sort of an acoustic playing.
Acoustic?
Yes, acoustic playing guitar and then yes.
Okay. That sounds cool. Okay. So do you guys submit your music? Do you do your when you film? Do you submit your movies? Tongue tie. Do you submit your movies to any festivals or anything? You guys have festivals up there in Malawi? Like here we have.
Yes.
You said you do submit it.
Yes,
to the
we have festivals.
Okay, what are the festivals? You have festivals.
We have what we
film.
We have what we. Yes, we have them.
Okay. What type of festivals do you guys have there? Like who's there?
We have what we call Film Association Film Festival, ARI Film Festival.
Okay. So that's the one.
And then and then also from my company, my media company, we also have a festival which we call. We normally do it in December, but normally we target short films.
Okay. Oh, and you have a short film you were telling me about that's on YouTube, right? Okay. Tell me about your film on YouTube too. Tell me about your film on YouTube. About your film on YouTube.
Film on YouTube is called My Last Place.
Okay. And tell me about that film.
Yeah, it's a story. It talks of a story of a woman who raised her daughter, and she invested everything into her so that she should get trained. And then after educating her, she forgets her mother to the point that even the time that her mother was looking for her hand, she was not there. And now the woman died because of depression, and then she came later after the mother has passed on, and she regretted that decision. So it was simply a story to remind people that no matter how busy you are, but you still have to remember your mother, because your mother is the one that tries to make you one. So it's simply a story that reminds that we should not forget our parents. Yeah.
Right, never. That's so true. And especially since Mother's Day is coming around, that'll be a great movie to promote and to put out there, because you're right. You never forget your mother's the one who brought you into this world. You know, so yeah, so, right. Of course, and I have kids, so that's touching too to me. You know, but it's very true. So, well, what we're going to do, I would like you to tell me a little bit about Malawi, and then about the type of movies that you make. And from there, if you can just tell everyone your social media. So tell me a little bit about Malawi and where you're from and what you do out there.
All right. So what I can tell about Malawi is a beautiful country, very peaceful, very loving, and the people here in Malawi are very welcoming. And if you come here, you feel at home. You won't feel as if you are somewhere far. It's a country that is full of nature. We have lakes, we have mountains. We are surrounded with very, very cool and free air. And now, where I came from is Lilongwe, more or less like the capital city of Malawi. And in here in Lilongwe, I'm actually, much as I'm into film, managing this company called StudiioN40films, but I'm also working with Old Mutual Malawi. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So they have, well, maybe you can send us some pictures of Malawi, would be great to see as well. I'm sure it's beautiful.
No.
We would love to see Malawi.
I was saying,
yes,
you should come and see Malawi.
Yeah, one day I'll get there. Yeah, but it would be great to see some great pictures of Malawi, and even maybe of your cast, and you know, of you. So so if you can also tell everyone your website or your social medias, so we can kind of follow you and keep up with what you're doing, as well as if anybody in Malawi want to for your casting.
Yeah, for sure. No, for now we haven't yet created our website, but whoever wanted to find us can find us at StudiioN40films page. Yeah, that's where we are.
What's the name of it?
StudiioN40films.
Studio
like N40 films.
N40 films.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna
that's
make
where
sure that
one can find.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And that's on what you are on Instagram as well?
Yes, on Instagram. Then we haven't yet created the.
Oh, see, I think it paused. There's a great smile. Well, look like it paused. So we do have his information here. Hello? Is he back? No? Well, Kunle, you want to give your social media, and what I'm going to do, I'll put out his information. I'll put out his his Instagram, and I'll put out his information on how to be able to connect with him. Do you want to put out your, do you want to talk about your, do you want to reach out to any more, maybe we could reach out to any more producers? Can I put out on for more producers, if any producers, international producers who are interested in getting their information out or are looking for more visibility, can contact Mr. Conley Rhodes. His Instagram is Bridge of Events. And yep, and you could reach out to him and DM him, and that way we can get you guys set up so that we can promote you and put you out and put your movie out. We also have our TV channel, Armani Red INT, which is on Roku and Amazon, and the podcast Movies Around the World podcast will be on Daily Motion, TikTok, YouTube, Stitcher, Deezer, Pandora, Spotify, iHeart, and Instagram under Movies Around the World or Armani Red INT. You can look for us on one of those, or just Google us, and it pulls up on Google as well. So, Kali, did you have anything that you wanted to say as well? Coming from Nigeria, do you have anything that you wanted to shout out or say before we log off?
No, not quite. I'm here again today, and everything went well today. Hopefully again we'll be around again for another one. We have weekly activities like this, events like this. So we'll get more and more of you producers coming in on these events, on this screening lab, movie screening lab, from all over Africa and every other part of the world, worldwide. So yeah. Thank you all again for watching.
Yes, thank you, and thank you again for everywhere. Good morning, good evening, good night to everyone. All righty. Well, thanks again, Conley. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks.
For shouting in.
Thanks.
Bye-bye, Nigeria. Bye.